So we have an angle of whose sine is given, and it's not in quadrant 4. Find the exact value of cosine 2 alpha. You know, it's so interesting that if the question said, so given is that sine alpha equals minus 5 over 13, and alpha is not in quadrant 4. This information is given, so we can actually figure out which quadrant out of the 4. Just the fact that the sine of the angle is negative lands us in quadrant 3 or 4, and then this information rules out one of them. So we're in quadrant 3 where everything is negative. If we're asked for the double angle for sine, we would have to figure this out. We would have to figure out the value of cosine alpha, which is negative, and then apply 2 times sine alpha cosine alpha. But cosine alpha is kind of more laid back. You don't have to know anything about the angle because there are 3 forms of the double angle formula for cosine. And how about using the one that only involves sine alpha? So cosine of 2 alpha is 1 minus 2 sine squared alpha. And that's 1 minus 2 times 5 over, well, minus 5 over 13 squared. That's it. 1 minus 2 times 25 over 169 is the same as 169 minus 50 over 169. And that's 119 over 169. You can ask the calculator, give me the angle whose sine is negative 5 over 13. You can double it. Well, actually, we have to be a little bit more careful here. So when we check with the calculator, we have to be careful because the calculator is not going to give us the angle in the 3rd quadrant. The calculator can just give you one, and so happens it will give you the one from the 4th quadrant. But we can still check using the calculator. We just have to be a little bit more careful. So we're going to ask the calculator, hey, calculator, which angle sine is negative 5 over 13? And we're not getting the right answer. It says negative 22 and change. That's not what we want. Our angle is in the 3rd quadrant, but the sine symmetry is still the supplement symmetry. So if we just subtract this angle from 180, we will get the right stuff. So we're going to multiply this by negative 1 and add that to 180. And so this angle is 202 and change. And now we're ready to just multiply it by 2. And now we're going to take the cosine of it and hope that it's this. So we're going to say cosine of the answer and hope for 119 over 169. This doesn't look like it. See, we multiply it by 169. 119. That's the one. So we got it right. Of course, we can check it using the system, but that's not always available. The calculator is most of the time available. So we can just enter what we think the answer is. 119. Oh, 119 is the numerator over 169. And we got it right. That's always encouraging. Thank you for watching.